Have you ever had that feeling like your own home is working against you, where the clutter and the mess just feel like another item on a to-do list that never ever ends? Well, what if I told you there's a much smarter way to handle it all? One that doesn't just clean your home, but actually clears your head. Let's dive in.
And see, that feeling is so common. It is not some kind of personal feeling. It's just a totally normal reaction to our busy modern lives. But the really good news is, once we get why we feel this way, we can start to take it apart, piece by piece. So let's kick things off with the why. Why does mess make us feel so bad? The answer, it turns out, is all about how our brains are wired.
Okay, so check this out. According to research from sources like Very Well Mind, our brain literally sees clutter as a bunch of incomplete tasks. Every pile of mail, every stack of dishes, every single toy on the floor, it all sends this constant low-level stress signal, basically screaming at you that there's always something else you should be doing. And this comparison really shows you what's at stake. A cluttered space literally overwhelms your brain's visual cortex. I mean, it makes it physically harder to focus. But on the flip side, an organized space, it lets your brain breathe. It brings on a feeling of calmness and a sense of control, which is just a powerful antidote to all that stress. All right, so we get the problem now. What's the solution? Well, we can actually steal a page right from the playbook of professional cleaners. And here's a secret, it's not about scrubbing for hours and hours. It's all about having a strategy. And here it is, the core of that pro strategy. It's so simple. First, you always declutter before you clean. You just can't clean clutter. Then, you make a quick checklist so you don't get distracted. And finally, you work systematically. This whole process turns a huge, overwhelming mess into a clear mission with a real plan of attack. So what does working systematically actually look like in practice? It's simple stuff, but it's incredibly effective. Get this, one cleaning service saw their re-clean requests drop by a whopping 80% just by having their teams clean clockwise. The other big keys? Always work from the top down, let gravity help you out, and focus on your MIAs, your most important areas. Not every single thing needs a deep clean every single time. But this professional mindset isn't just for those big all-day cleaning sessions. The real secret weapon is applying that same smart thinking to tiny, powerful habits you can weave right into your daily routine. 10 minutes. That's it. That's the magic number. Carrie from the Midwest Mama blog is a huge fan of the 10-minute power clean. All you do is set a timer and attack just one room. You would be absolutely shocked at what you can get done when you have a clear finish line. It turns a marathon into a quick sprint. And here are a few more game changers for you. The touch it once rule, it stops clutter before it can even start. Mail gets opened and sorted right away, not just piled on the counter. Habit stocking is all about using those little pockets of waiting time, like you wipe down the counter while your coffee's brewing. And here's a huge pro tip. Let your products do the heavy lifting. Spray a surface and then just walk away. Let it sit for a few minutes. Work smarter, not harder. Which leads us right to the next big myth we need to bust. This idea that you need an entire cabinet overflowing with a million different specialized cleaning products.
I mean, seriously, have you looked at the cleaning aisle in a store lately? It's designed to make you feel like you need a different color-coded spray bottle for every single surface in your entire house. But do you really? The answer is a huge, resounding no. Professionals from experts in Southern living to actual cleaners on Reddit, they all agree that most jobs can be done with a simple all-purpose cleaner. One pro cleaner on Reddit even said that for most surfaces, all they use is a squirt of dish soap diluted in a spray bottle of water. That's it. The truth is, your ultimate cleaning toolkit is probably sitting in your kitchen right now. These simple ingredients are powerhouses. Vinegar is an acid, so it just dissolves mineral deposits. Baking soda is a gentle abrasive that lifts dirt and kills odors. Lemon dissolves grease, and like we just said, a little bit of dish soap can cut through almost anything. Okay, but let's be real for a second. While those multi-purpose solutions are fantastic, some jobs do need a specialist. Think about that caked-on oven grease or the heavy lime scale in the toilet bowl. For stuff like that, you often need a dedicated, stronger formula to get the job done right and to get it done safely. And that brings us all the way back around. We've talked about the psychology, the strategy, and the tools. But what's the real endgame here? Because it's not actually about having a clean house. This quote,
This is it. This is the real why behind all of this. The whole point of these systems isn't to get a perfect spotless home. It's to slash the time and the mental energy you spend just managing your space so you have more of yourself to give to the people in it. So, the ultimate takeaway is this. Reclaiming your home is really an act of self-care. It's about creating an environment that supports you, that lowers your stress, and that frees up your mental bandwidth for the things that actually matter. It's a tool for a calmer life. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. If you spent less time and energy fighting the chaos, what would you do with that newfound freedom? What project would you finally start? What hobby would you get back into? What amazing moments would you create? The possibilities, they're really endless.